Another thing, that whenever I looked at the things that I loved about Zlata, she always said, Hamid, I am beautiful. Beautiful is the number one. So after that, I am forced to write beautiful. Which is true. However, I do appreciate a woman that will listen to me, that will take my suggestions. Maybe not in this wedding, it's all her, but I think she's absolutely crazy. But at the same time, she's extremely smart. And when a man reaches a certain age, I think one of the things that we really is important for us is to, increase the chances of having smart kids. So I'm really hoping it will do this. And then the last thing is that, and I always said this about Zlata, and this goes to Larissa. You have raised your daughter in a generation of women that do not exist today. I have always tried for many years, since I was 18, I wanted to get married. But with the modern people today, it just never worked out. And then I meet Zlata, and I'm like, this is a generation that is lost, gone. And you have done a wonderful job, and you are the product. Next slide. Now, why do I love Zlata? So the other thing is my mom. In my life, I had a lot of ups and downs in relationships. And my mother always told me the right person will come. And for those of you who are single right now or still young, the right person is going to come. You just have to wait. Sometimes it's going to take 15 years, sometimes it's going to take 20 years, sometimes you're going to be hitting 40, but that person is going to come. So just continue being yourself and be a good human being. Now, the other one is, I know you will be with me in the good and bad. And this is something about Zlata. Zlata always said, Hamid, I was never brought up to be with you in the good times. I was always prepared to be with my partner in the bad times. And this is something that really made me fall for you in the beginning. Because it's the difficult times that counts, not the good times. Another thing, if you see here, she takes very good pictures of me. And trust me, this is hard to take good pictures from. So good luck, Shli. And the last but not least, chocolates, which is a very important pillar in my life, which is chocolates. Next slide. The next slide is an intermission. For all of you beautiful ladies who are here, this is Julio. I take a lot of pictures of his butt, of his crotch. He travels around the world. He's single, but he's an amazing guy. Woohoo! And he is looking for something serious. Next slide, with my vows. When we first started this relationship, I held your hands and I told you this is our circle and nobody will interfere in this circle. And once we started the relationship, I promised you 3 things. 3 meals a day, a roof over your head, and that we'll take 1 vacation a year, and whatever money we had left, we would say, leave that for the children. I have added an addendum to the original agreement. That agreement says love, loyalty, except if it's Anne Hathaway, and since yesterday you know now who Kara Knightley. I get a hall pass for those 2. And then trips to Baskin Robbins when you're not feeling good or having a bad day at work, and every now and then good food. Next slide. So since I'm an oil analyst, I actually put the Brent oil prices per barrel on a daily basis. And what you see here, the blue line is actually the Brent prices, but the orange line also represents the ups and downs in our daily relationship since the initiation. And as oil prices go up and down and we face volatility, so we did in our relationship, which you just mentioned. And going forward, I project that there will always be more. But we should stick together. Next slide. Thank you very much, and may the union between Arabia and Russia under the leadership of our president prevail.
Would you please go on, kiss the bride, and let the noise revealing this?
Thank you, everyone. We're done. Now go home.